Hi there, I'm Joe. I make pixels, gamer, and comics. Today we got a highlight from a pixel art along I hosted over my Twitch channel. I did a big stream with a bunch of lovely creators whose handles will be all over this video, but we'll have their links in the description just in case you miss it. We went over 6 different topics ranging from sprite size to animation and a couple other things sprinkled in there. If you're interested in doing this course, I've got the Aseprite file along with the images and GIFs exported in my Discord. The link will be down below, and you can find everything over the Study Sessions channel over on Discord. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and be sure to subscribe. It's free and it really goes a long way. Now, onto the video. Alright, gang, so if you guys didn't know, we're doing a fun little collab, dude. I wrangled up a bunch of homies from the stream, from the community. And we're gonna push some pixels together, dude. Actually, that reminds me, I have to post in the Discord. So if you guys want to join along, dude, I'm gonna post it here, right now, dude. Oh, you're good.
That's
so
it.
just move over a couple frames. Yo, Kev, I see you, dude. Welcome in, dude. So just move over. There you go. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. We got it. We're all there, dude. We're all there.
Yeah,
All right.
okay, we're good.
Okay,
Let's go.
so each individual person here requested, hey, I'd like to learn doing a thing about pixel art. Kenzie, you specifically were like, I want to make my own sub badges in
But
pixel
you
art.
found that out while I was streaming, by the way.
I didn't. I took notes. Listen, I took notes of every one of you. I almost said a naughty word. I took notes of every one of you guys on things you would want. So everything in here is pertained to something you guys want to do. So
that's some serious friendship. You sat there, heard me say it one time, and then 8 months later we're like, hey, do you want to do this?
Dude.
I'm appreciative to be here, thanks.
It's so good to feel heard.
Yeah, dude, listen, I got 2 ears, baby! So the reason, Smorf, the reason we're doing 18 by 18 and why I want to start with sub badges, because I think a big thing, and I was guilty of this too when I first started pushing squares, I worked way too big. And I think working small, even though it's crazy limiting, it really helps you focus down. And because it's like, at the end of the day, right? Like, it's all about readability, right? Like, just, I'm not making cherries, but like, you guys can see these real quick, right? These little guys, and you're like, oh, those are some cherries, right? And you want to, it's more about focusing on like the form and the shapes than actually like drawing, right? You're almost sculpting instead of drawing, if that makes any sense.
I have a question.
Fire away, King. What's up?
Do we have a symmetry option?
Yes. So if you go, let me see here.
Dude, I have been sitting here thinking this open area is the 18 by 18, but it was the border here. I am such a dummy.
No, you're good. Yeah, this full little guy, this full little square is the 18 by 18.
Yeah.
Take up that full resolution.
I had to count. I'm like, hang on, I'm off.
Oh, are we starting already? We're just going.
Yeah. Just fill in that space. Actually, I think I might have moved. I think you're right, Pix. I think technically you can go to the border, and that's going to be the 18 by 18.
Yeah, it's the border that's your 18. Yeah. You got it.
I'm gonna do.
So what for you, Smilky, for symmetry, what you're going to do is if you go into view, you should have a little menu that says symmetry options.
Oh yeah, symmetry.
Yes. So yeah, absolutely, gang. And that's something for one of the bigger things later. Right, I literally made it. Right. I picked it specifically for symmetry. Like I literally did it for that way, so everyone can get comfy with symmetry and like the vibes of that. But then once you have that on the top of your toolbar, you should have like 2 little butterfly-looking things. Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna click the left one for the horizontal, and then you should get a little blue bar, and then from the top, let me just turn that on. You should see a little square. Just grab that, and you're ready to rock and roll, dude.
Oh hell yeah, that's easy. Thank you.
Yeah. Is there a shortcut to flip something horizontally? There is. So what I would recommend, especially if you're like working on this, select your object that you want to flip. So hit M, marquee, select it, and then Control H, and that will give you the flip, dude. Yo, build time. Thank you for that save, dude.
Hey Joe, I have a question.
Yeah, fire away, gamer.
Build.
Is it illegal if I make a new color that's not in the palette?
No, go nuts to butts, dude. Like, listen, palettes, like, the only thing where it starts to get, like, a little messy with pixels is when, people treat it more like digital painting, right? Because I think the biggest thing is, you want that contrast. You want that boom, boom, pow, if you know what I mean. Like, so you want to be able to read it at a small resolution, right? So the biggest thing is, like, for example, I think any of us who have done any digital art, we all have done that thing where we're like, gotta make shadows, new layer, multiply, purple, turn down the opacity and paint it in, right? And that's fine and great, but when you do that in pixels, it gets rough, dude. It gets no bueno. So it's that kind of stuff to keep in mind, essentially. So yes, you can break away from the palette. My biggest thought was pick a palette you want that you like at least, and then you can kind of branch out from there. As long as you don't start getting too muddy with it, you're in pretty good spot.
Do we have a shortcut for eyedropper?
Alt. So if you hold Alt, your boy cannot erase a pixel. Jay, hit E. E for eraser. I'm about to be a fake.
Hey, I didn't come here to spell.
That's so. Is there a way to bring up a reference photo? Yeah. So in terms of like to draw over in the scene, it's a little more complicated because like you got to add the new layer and then you got to like make the like scale it down and everything. There is a way to reference photo too. Are you an Aseprite build time? Because like there is a reference tool, but I'm gonna say it. This is gonna be a little controversial for all my Aseprite homies. I think the reference tool is kind of farts, unless you're doing big files. For small pixels, I don't think it vibes. But if you go to layer, new, and new reference layer from file, that will essentially import your image. But like for smaller stuff, it does it. It's fine if you're doing bigger stuff, right? But like for not only for like putting it in place, but like something gets wild with the brush, like it tries to lock and follow your reference, which is fine for like bigger stuff, but it feels a little funky, dude. How do I remove the border we were working on? So if you I do have everything under BG assets. You're going to have to delete the frame. That's what you want to do. So if that's what you're looking to do, you're going to have to go into the background assets folder and then delete that frame. And I just realized technically I got to make this
Right back.
Yeah, take your time.
Say hi, YouTube.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, can I get some hi YouTubes in chat, please?
Yeah. Smilers for YouTube. And y'all, if you haven't used the Joe's video, just a little shameless plug for him. The YouTube video homie did for Aseprite crash course. 12 minutes for my squirrel ass brain, and it was perfect. Like basic shortcut keys and stuff was so helpful.
I'm so glad, dude.
You don't think about that stuff, and then there's Joe saving you. It's
just something like, especially because I know some folks came in here and were like, "Yo, I'm used to Photoshop, right?" And like, I used to be a Photoshop girly, dude. I get it, man. But like, the struggle of going from software to software is so real, dude.
So is there a shortcut key to drag like your screen with like your left click mouse plus a keyboard shortcut or something?
For which thing?
Like if I hit Alt, I have an eyedropper, but if I just want to drag around in pan view, like what you're doing with your drag around, how do you drag that? With your
I'm
hand?
sorry. Spacebar. Spacebar.
Right.
Oh my god, dude!
I am so sorry,
I have been
brother.
sliding the sliders this whole time.
No.
I'm like, yeah. I knew there was a key. I'm like, wait a sec.
the mouse wheel. The mouse wheel lets you zoom in and out, and then pan is hold space.
Oh my god, game changer. Thank you.
You're so welcome, dude.
I was thinking drawing on angles with lines when you have to double up or single. Any tips on that stuff for folks who may not be into pixel art? I always love, because it's I see what you do. You see what Joe's doing. He's going back and forth. 1, no 2, no 1, no 2 on those angles. So right? Like drawing on angles is a pain.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is, yo, Witchy, welcome in, fam. The biggest thing is like jaggies and stuff, right? So like when you're drawing, you essentially want even lines and that to look good, right? Like one of the big, I don't want to say like giveaways, but like when you can tell somebody's new to pixel art, right? If they, and I see people who like, again, I mentioned like the Illustrator thing, right? When somebody's like, I'm doing pixel art, and then they make like an 800 by 800, right? But like, if they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna draw myself a little kawaii girl, and like they don't clean up these lines, right? It's stuff like this where it's like these lines, like you want even steps essentially. Like these are good, right? Like this right here, but then obviously this is a chunk, right? So like you want to keep your steps intact, basically, when you're drawing. And it's not necessary, but I think it's something to keep in mind. Like especially on, I think on bigger stuff, again, it's easier to hide it, right? But
100%.
With small stuff, it really stands out, dude. Isometric definitely gets to be, it's a lot. It's 100% a lot.
I don't even know where to start.
All these folders, when you open them, holy shit.
I've been busy, dude. I've been busy.
Wow.
Just ignore some of it. Just take what you need because it gets sloppy. There's a lot, dude. And move, I think, hopefully.
How would you recommend starting with this? Like, what's my question?
Are you getting blank canvas syndrome right now? Because that's so valid.
No, like I have an idea of what I might like to draw, but like, do you just start making objects? Like
what I would do personally. So I think I'm gonna either do a coffee shop or an arcade. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the long box. Personally, like you can draw them out, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy and paste the boxes and set up my basic framework, and then from there you can start to color stuff in. I think that is the easiest way to approach it. But if you want to get a little spicy and draw your boxes out yourself, you're more than welcome to. But
I was going to ask, how do we select like a single box and copy that
I
over?
was just going to ask the same question. Is there an ellipse tool?
So yes, if you
selection tool has a bunch of different options.
Yeah, so if you go to Q, if you hit Q,
got it.
Yeah, so hit V, so that'll select your object, and then once you're in there, you can hit Q, and that will give you the full marquee, right? So you can literally, like, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna grab these boxes and keep them nice and safe and secure, and I'm gonna grab them and then go to my art layer Smile and make a new layer and boxes for funsies. And then I'm just gonna paste it right in there, dude. So now I've got my boxes and I can play around with these as much as I need, and then click and drag and move them where I need to.
Don't do that.
It might be a little different in Pix-Square, but I see Pop, I see you duplicating some stuff.
When you copy and paste them, do they get pasted just onto the same layer?
They do. You do need to make a new layer. I recommend putting them on a new layer.
Okay.
Yeah, when you copy and paste, it's directly going to put it that you can keep it on that same layer, right?
So I'm used to programs just
making a new
things
layer
on a new layer.
Yeah, same. No. It's that is one of the things, and I'm like, come on, Aseprite. Oh, Jess, what do you got going on, dude?
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do it.
Chris, yeah, the VOD's gonna be up, and then ideally I want to export this out and make a nice little hypercut to put on YouTube, and then I'm also going to have the full VOD up, dude. Oni, welcome in, dude.
Don't forget to save.
Yeah, save reminder. Thank you for that Ko-Fi, dude. Thank you, dude. And that
if
lurk,
you
brother.
have sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
If you've selected something, can you like change the color of all of the pixels of that object at once?
Yes.
Like instead of going individually.
If you select your paint bucket tool.
So I've got this box.
Yes.
Oh, paint bucket.
Yeah. So, are you wanting to change all the lines of it?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Just like change all the lines to a different color.
So select you got your paint bucket selected?
E.
I'm trying to figure out where continuous would be.
These are all interesting.
Can you check what that little circle is over there? Or actually, deselect. I'm sorry,
Oop.
deselect.
Oh, where did it go? There we go.
You're good. You're good.
Save. How come the labels only? Oh, can I hover over these? No, I can't. Oh, deselect. You said?
Yeah. So deselect, and then no, you're fine. So now you've got your paint bucket tool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, contiguous. Click that on, and that will change every single color on that layer, dude.
Why is this? What? What did I do?
No, you're good. See where it says contiguous?
Yeah, this was open. It was confusing me.
Oh no, Chapel. Some homies are in Pix-Square. So we've got me, Smilky, and Pix on Aseprite, and everyone else is in Pix-Square. So everyone else is on their iPad. So it's kind of a toss-up, dude. For $80,000 an hour, can you have a pixel lesson? Yo, Sahan, absolutely.
That's not what I wanted to do.
You're trying to color in the lines, right?
No, what I'm trying to do is like, so this box is made of black lines, right?
Yes.
I want to make the black lines a different color.
So if you have your tool selected and contiguous is on, you should be able to just click on the line and then
Yeah, but I can't do it all at once. Like, what I'm saying is,
no, go
there's
back
no
to that
way to
menu.
do it.
Yeah. Go back to that menu.
Yeah.
Hit the contiguous check mark, like the little flick. Try it now. And then see if that there we go.
Oh, wait
There
a
you
minute.
go.
That's on?
It's gaslighting. It's gaslighting because I swear I thought it was on earlier.
Oh
So you're
my
good.
God.
You're good. No sweat, dude.
Yeah, I feel like on should be to the right.
Mm-hmm. No,
Not to the left.
Well, I saw it and I was like, oh, she's already got it on. It's fine. And then I was
That's
like, wait
a little
minute.
silly.
Yeah, dude.
That's a little silly. Thank you.
You're so welcome, dude. You're so welcome. All right, let's get art and gang. Yeah, actually, that's a great idea, Jess. I'm gonna borrow that from you. Give me a nice blue.
The gradient tool goes kind of hard though.
Oh, is it working good? And I haven't played around with it in PixSquare.
Yeah, you can like set up a dither for it and then just like do a thing.
Ooh, okay. Reb's so sweet, dude. That's so nice of her. Hell yeah.
Isn't Joe the greatest, everyone? Just a reminder.
Yep.
Yep.
Can confirm.
Oh my gosh, stop. Not true.
Also, don't listen to whatever Joe says next because he's incorrect
Yeah,
and
it's,
we're
yeah.
right. And Joe's
talk.
just very self-deprecating.
I have
I
never.
gotta cut him off.
I have
before
never.
he-
I thought you were
Cut
just.
him off. Nope.
Come off at the pass.
I literally just thought you were a cold cut. Be like, I'm gonna cut you, and I was like, oh damn, dude. All right.
Yeah. Wait, where's my stabby emote?
Yeah,
Hold on.
dude.
Hold on. I'm typing. Look at me type. Look at me go. There you go. Stabby stab.
Little stab, dude. No lie.
With my butter knife
they
and my
go.
onesie.
It's a common thing that people are like.
It's very cute,
Yeah.
I love it.
and I like it.
It's so
Thank
good.
you.
Oh, I like Kenzie how you change like the. That's so you. That's just like the what's it? Colored line art. Jesus, I can't think.
I think you should.
It just feels very warm, like cozy.
Now I want to do that.
Fun
I'm
fact,
struggling,
Yeah.
but I'm determined as shit.
dude. You got it.
You're doing
dude.
great.
And honestly, real talk, just I forgot I was talking with Sue about this, but like if you kind of want like the vibes that Pokemon does with their sprites, they do a thing called selective outlining where they use black as their main base outline, and then they kind of use the darkest shadow of the sprite to then kind of break out, right? So the black is still like the heaviest part, but it kind of gives like a uniqueness to the sprite. So like that's something to keep in mind too. Like you don't have to fully commit to doing colored line art. I think it always looks good, right? But like if you want to like leave some of the black outline in there, like that's something to keep in mind.
Now I really want to drink a Sprite.
Hell
Oh.
yeah, dude.
That is my drug of choice, my guy.
I
Lettuce and Sprite.
don't even know where to get a Sprite here.
I'm just trying to find which layer this box was on.
The,
I keep hiding
hit
and showing
if
stuff.
you hit V, if you hit your move tool and
Yeah.
click on your object, if you make sure auto select layer is on the top is selected, that'll auto select the layer, which is so helpful.
Oh my god.
Got you, King. Got you, dude. I know the struggle, dude. I know the struggle, so you are so good.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, hide show. Where did I put it?
Oh my god.
No, mine's a question for pixel artists in general, so you go first.
Okay, I was just gonna say everyone go follow all these lovely people I have on stream because they're great and they're my friends. Thank you. Go ahead, Kenzie.
First, highbriar. Second, when you are making... okay, let me figure out how to format this question. When you all are making stuff, do you have a sketch and then you go in, or are you able to envision things? I'm not just talking about isometric. I'm talking about pixels in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does your start of your process work?
It depends.
Both.
Both. Literally both, dude.
Yep.
It legit depends on if, like for example, like some subsquares, right? Like some of these big boys, I will 1,000,000% like Jesse's and this Zangief. Some of these I really sketch these out first because I'm like, there's like actually sketch it, and I'll share the link in chat. This is huge for anybody, especially all you illustrators in here. 2D Will Never Die is an awesome resource, but that link right there, and obviously the homies in here, I can send it, I can put it in our Pixel chat, but basically you sketch your values out first, you actually like sketch it, and then you crunch it down in your program, and it basically does all of the work. Well, not all the work, but basically at that point you just do some cleanup and then do some overlay stuff, and it's huge. It's so helpful. Because I think sometimes with bigger stuff, it gets so easy to just get carried away, right? So that's why I think it's important to. It depends on what you're looking to do, basically. Ping, thank you for the 100 biddies, by the
That's
way.
a good resource, though.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll look through that later. Totally.
And then one more question.
Yeah, fire away, dude.
If you guys are not doing it painterly, I'm talking about the people on iPad. If you're not doing it like how I'm doing it, which is a little bit painterly, but I am using some of the other tools. How are you approaching it?
Very
Or do I need to
stylish.
clarify that?
I'm starting with just like basic lines and then going back and testing like colors on them, I guess. Like I know the objects in the wall here that I want eventually, but I'm just drawing them all in one color first just to kind of get the pixels out of the way and then go back and like color them better. That makes sense. I'm just kind of learning. I'm in the deep end right now.
Dude,
Like
you
this
just
is my
Same.
first time pushing pixels.
you just
and
gotta
I'm-
do it, dude. It happens.
I'm
You're doing
just
so
like,
good.
ugh. Thank you.
I just focus on the steps a lot of like the pixels and like evening them out.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep that because every time I can tell when it's going awry because of the isometric. So
yeah,
it's-
and that's something to keep in mind too.
it's
Is
hard.
like, yeah, it's difficult, dude. I really, big dog. I'm not gonna lie. When you're like, I want to do isometric stuff, I was like, oh, King's jumping in, dude. My boy's in
No.
it, dude. So I was like, let's get something cooked up, man. Because ISO's hard, dude. I'm always impressed when a lot of the homies do isometric stuff because it's a doozy,
I
man.
just thought the idea of making a little scene would be cute, and people make it look so easy.
Oh, 100%.
I really do.
I get it,
Tip
though.
for cleaning up. Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Tips for cleaning up what?
Tip for cleaning up diagonal lines a little bit.
Count your edges. Like, make
Count
sure.
them?
Yeah,
Okay.
so make sure they all hit on a 2, like a 1, 2. Basically, like, I know you're not on Aseprite, but basically, if you kind of do like follow something that I think is huge with, especially with isometric, is follow the grid, like follow the shape of the room to make sure that like your lines are following that. Basically, it's a little bit of a perspective thing, but
Okay. Thank you. The 1-2 helped.
it's like
Spoiled.
yeah, it's like a little tree, guys. Come on now.
Is there a reason why we're doing 28 by 28 when emotes can go bigger? Or are we just doing them in their smallest?
So yes. So the thing is, and this is something I need to make a public PSA about. I've had this happen multiple times, especially due to you are so valid, Jess. Everybody, can I get some
Sorry,
claps in
I'm so
chat?
sorry.
No, can I get some claps in chat for Jess? It is like 6 in the
No,
morning
it's
for them.
fine.
No, it's not fine because you were like, yo, it's like 6 in the morning, dude. I'll wake up
It's-
in Japan.
It's 7:30. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Also, Jess, I slept until noon today, dude. So like, you can't be like, oh, it's only 7:30, dude. Thank you. Yeah, all these lovely people, dude. The time zone struggle, but the 28 by 28, big dog. Here's the situation. I've been doing a lot more emote commissions because of Twitch rolled out emotes for everybody, right? The issue that I've seen a lot of people. This has happened at least 3 times now. I've done commissions for somebody. Hold on, I gotta welcome in Snow and her Raiders. Hello, dude. So when you upload to Twitch, you get. I know, Mousy. I'm sorry. When you upload to Twitch, there's the automatic upload, but there is 3 options that you can use to for each individual size, right? And because Twitch has given artists so many emotes now, I've been getting a lot of comms, and that's very cool and that's very great, right? We love that. We love more emotes. But the problem is a lot of people have just been using Twitch's auto resizer, and then they're like, why does this look so weird? Why does it look so bad? And it's like, oh, because you're not uploading the 3 files I gave you. You're only uploading the biggest one, and then Twitch's auto resizer breaks the emote. You know what I mean? So when you're working at 28 by 28, the reason for that is not only you're going to know how it looks natively, right? Like at its lowest resolution. Then from there, you just upscale it, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But easy to make it bigger than it is to make
Exactly.
it shrink it down.
Yeah, because when you I meant for this to be cute, but guys, this frog This frog looks like you just woke him up and he's like, what the hell are you doing, man? Why are you waking me up, dude?
That's like a slide in. What the fuck's going on, emote?
Oh, something I wanted to ask my friendos here, obviously the people on stream, and of course people in chat can ask. What encouraged you? What was your thing to be like, I want to do pixel art? Was it a game? Was it watching folks? Was there a game that you're like, yo, I love that, I want to make that, dude? Because I'll be real, dude. Chrono Trigger, Super Mario. Stop! No, don't, dude, don't.
But like, also, I want to make cross stitch patterns, like my own designs, but I've never tried the pixels, so. Yeah.
Stream avatars is what got me into it.
That's valid though. Well, because especially like
actually, it was you, because I was doing them on Procreate, and you were like, bestie, please, this is hurting me physically. Please do pixel art in a different fucking program.
Yes, 1,000,000%, dude.
It was like right when we first started. Like you were like, no, I just met her, and she needs to stop this. I'm so bad. So it was you, actually, Joe.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh,
I've been staring.
Go ahead, Pix.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say I've been staring at like my TV screen since I was a kid forever, just to map out the video game characters on graph paper with pencil crayons. So like I've always been interested in it, but when it came to my heart was in programming, so I thought game development. I can't do a lot of animations quick. Let's just manipulate video game sprites as placeholders, and that's when I started to get into it more. Right, like using like still frame animations. And then eventually I started to dabble more in it, but I'm like, I would like to get better at animation, because for me it's like, what are the things that make me work faster as opposed to like these archaic tools of the past? Like, I need to up my own game for me. Joe, help. Yeah.
Yo,
you are, so
Mega Man. Mega Man Mario, absolutely valid.
Yeah. I see a Secret Amanda call out. Hello?
Yeah, dude, what a gorgeous game, man.
Jedi, hello?
This is where I don't know how to proceed, like...
Okay, what's wrong?
When I've done, like, the most basic, shapes and stuff, like, then how do I make it look, like, nice? You know what I mean? Like,
that will be rendering and values.
Yeah.
So, do me a solid, what palette are you using?
I'm using Carrie Lake Resurrect 64.
Oh, Carrie does some awesome work. Okay. I'm just looking up her palette right now. There we go. Okay, so what I would do, personally, looking at yours, so your skin tone, I would pick a pink in that, and since you've got the blush, I would almost do like an orange for your shadows. Just a little shadows, maybe under the hair, and maybe you could add like an extra little bottom lip on there.
Like this?
Yeah, you could even probably go a little darker, or even use like a magenta pink, because what you're gonna want, right?
Really?
Because you got to remember the size this is gonna be at, right?
That's right. It's very small.
It's gonna look silly. This is why. Listen, I know people are like, "LOL, Joe and his NES palette, oh silly Joe," but like the contrast is so stark, and I think that helps a lot when you're doing, right? And especially when you're putting out your values, and if something doesn't vibe, but you're like, oh, I think the values work, then you can just darken everything else, right?
Okay, this looks weird.
It's gonna look a little weird, dude. I promise. That's the biggest thing I think with pixels. It's gonna be a little funky.
I don't know.
Also, if it helps, my Omega lol is literally just a giant circle. So you're good. You're good, dude.
Joe and dearest friends. I have the most awful of news.
Lay it on me.
What's up?
I'm gonna have to leave before Smilky is.
Oh, everything okay?
Just yeah. I just gotta bounce.
Okay.
But I wanted to let you know, this has been so much fun. I'm having a blasty blast. Can I do my homework and send it to you for critique later, Chef?
Yes, chef. Can I get some yes chefs in chat? Absolutely.
Yes, chef.
Hey, it's
Absolutely.
gender neutral. It works for everybody.
It does.
Chef is
It does. Chef is so based. Well, Acorn, thank you.
everything.
Thank you for coming on, fam.
Thank you.
Love you, Kenzie.
Love you.
Kenzie,
all.
take it easy, guys.
everybody's-
Please,
Thank you for being here.
if you are a cozy streamer enjoyer, please go follow SadLittleAcorn. Phenomenal artist, Palea player, Stardew, very good vibes. Please go check them out. Thank you for popping on. I'm sorry it was cut a little short, but that's okay. That's okay. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Let me know when you get stuff done. Feel free to post it in the Discord, and we'll catch you later, gamer.
For sure. For sure. Thank you again so much.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
And also, speaking of Stardew, the update is Tuesday. You're all welcome. I love you. Have a
Oh,
great-
take care. Take care. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
Smilk's happy birthday, and then Pop happy birthday. Now I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
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 Do you usually use a set color palette like NES, or what do you? So what I usually do, Mondo, is I always there's three palettes I usually rock with, right? I'm obviously Ride or Die on the NES. I think it's a good palette. I know it gets a lot of hate because it's ugly, but like same though. And but also there is the AAP64. I've been using that one a lot. I think it's got a lot of good ramps. And then sometimes I'll just break the palette, right? I think it's about finding colors you kind of vibe with, and then once you have that in check, then just break it and play around with it, right? As long as you're
I've been liking the NES palette.
it's good, dude. It gets so much. The only thing it doesn't have is enough reds. I will thoroughly say on record, dude, if that had more reds, dude, I think it would pop off. KK, hello, welcome. Guys, I'll be right back. Big Dog, you're in charge. Don't let things get out of hand.
I'm in charge.
You're in charge.
Oh,
No pressure. No pressure. You're in charge.
Okay, I'm in charge. Okay.
You good?
Is everyone having a nice time?
Yes.
Is everyone having fun tonight?
I love it.
I'm fine.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I've never streamed before. This is my first stream.
It's your first time.
It's my first time. I'm scared.
Joe's first time. It's Smilky's first time. We're just over here doing a lot of firsts.
Enthusiast here. Is it the fake wasabi if it like burns your nostrils and your eyes and you feel it in your brain and you're like, what did I do to deserve this? Because I've had that happen before. Not right now. I'm being safe about it. But I always...
Can I tell you a fact?
Please.
A lot of wasabi, even in Japan, is not real wasabi. It is horseradish, because wasabi is very, very difficult to grow. And even here, it's usually horseradish that's been colored green.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yep.
Okay. Thinking about it, I made a whole work course and it's in my Discord, dude. Yeah, dude, Kelly, what were you cooking up, dude? Can we see? What were you doing? Some cross stitch? Some what type of makers and crafters were you getting it out on, dude?
We love makers and crafters.
Yeah, dude. One day, man. One day.
You will do it.
I will. I gotta
will make you.
cross stitch is so hard, dude. Cross stitch
Dude,
is so
I
hard.
want to know what is your sticking point so I can help you get out of it.
I have giant gorilla hands, and trying
That's
to use
that should not be an obstacle.
It was though, dude. Listen, Big Dog, you understand. Listen, I tried. Listen, our boy Duo
Why
was
do I
like,
understand? My hands are tiny.
then never mind. It's just me. I thought you were laughing and like, I agree. I get it. Never mind. I've got freak giant hands.
I was laughing at you saying you've got gorilla hands. Or something.
They're huge, dude. They're huge. That situation of like,
do not tell me I have giant hands.
that's why I'm always like, any people I see doing stuff, Pixels and Procreate, I'm like, please, dude. Like, Procreate's an awesome program. But
Yep,
every
that
time I
was
see it,
me.
I'm just like, I don't even do pixel art, and it gets me.
I can actually like the Pop-Tarts that I did in Procreate. I think I still have like, and they're so bad looking. I came across them the other day, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening?
I don't think it's
Why
like
did
the
I do that?
worst. It's just like drawing with it. It always gives you doubles, right? Like there's just a lot of
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff with it because like And I
Lots
know,
of ghosting.
yeah, I know a lot of people have made like custom brushes. Never see Maggie, you get it, dude. You get it. It's just when you've got Pix Square available, it's really tough, right? Like I understand if it's like, oh well, like well, I don't even know that, man, because like I feel like there's other alternatives now. But like I love Procreate, dude. Let me be clear. My experience with Procreate has been nothing but great, dude. But I could not imagine being like, let me try to make like actual pixel art in Procreate, because even the pixel brushes just get so silly town, dude.
All right, I think I might need to sleep.
You calling it, dude? That is so valid.
Yeah.
That is so valid.
I didn't quite get to the 64, but I did do a 32.
Yeah, no, that looks great, dude.
Not bad.
Awesome.
I think that looks
oh my
very
God.
good, dude.
Well, thank you guys.
I'm dying.
That's
Hell
very
yeah.
sweet.
I'm
Thank you.
gonna be honest, dude. I think you did a killer job. Like not only
Killed it.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
I think that would make a excellent stitch.
Yeah, I'd love to
Yes.
get like the whole thing in, because the way it was designed, it has like a natural end point here, so that would be nice. But like this
As
would be
a
nice in like a
cross-stitcher,
little,
yes,
in a little square frame.
100%. I love it.
Yeah.
Because
it's-
originally I wanted to do it in like a circular like hoop, maybe do a wreath around it. So.
Oh yeah. You could probably do that with a 64x64 for sure.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'll get
thanks,
some
guys.
claps in chat for Jess.
Yeah,
Come on
dude,
now.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Clap, clap, clap,
Big
clap,
hype.
clap.
Big hype, big
Hell
claps,
yeah.
dude.
Thanks so
Hell
much,
yeah.
guys. I appreciate it. And
yeah,
Joe,
dude.
thank you for putting this together, dude.
No,
Like,
dude, thank you.
You're a legend.
Thank you.
Legit.
Everybody,
Like-
follow JessiNaka. They're great. They're one of the homies here, dude.
If you're following me already, follow Joe. If you're following him, follow everybody else. Just follow everyone. There's no
you.
ifs. There's no
big no you
prerequisites.
energy, dude. I love it.
I'm gonna go eeps.
Yeah, go get
Good
some sleep.
night.
Thank you again for hanging
Thanks
out.
for
Everybody
having
follow
me.
Jess.
It was super fun.
And yeah, we'll catch you later, dog. Thank you again. Thank you.
Alright, thanks so much.
Yeah, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. I'm really happy with how my 64 came out.
Yeah, that looks great,
Thank you
dude.
for it. Thank you.
Mine
It looks amazing.
kind of went off
Thank
the rails, but I'm gonna keep working on it. The cat's head is humongous.
Also, Joe,
Yes.
you being the gremlin you are, I hit my follower goal.
Ooh,
Thank you
let's
for
go.
having me.
Yo, no, literally, thank you for being here, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
Hell
big
yeah.
hype on that. So deserved.
Big hype.
GG's.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. We don't have that one over here, so I made it. I worked.
That's
I
okay.
did
You
it.
worked it in, dude. You worked it in.
I really appreciate, I think of all the things I wasn't expecting coming in, the isometric. I really appreciate that you took time to think in that perspective, or whoever was asking for help with that, because it has been something I've not focused on, but like 100% it is tricky to think in that third perspective in 2D, because I'm always used to doing, you've seen my pixel art boards I do, right, with the Lego dots. And that's just a flat pick a pose, a character, frame it, and 16 by 16 is tough. We've got like a 41
Yeah.
color palette and Lego dots to work with, but the 16 by 16 to find that frame where it stands out and you've got the detail. And then when they tell you like 16-bit detailing in that small area, you're like, I don't have much to work with.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We'll find a frame.
You can absolutely thank Big Dog. You can thank Smilky for that.
Is that who asked for that? Thank you for that. That was
Yeah.
I did not even think of that. That's perfect.
I just
It's like a week.
It's something that I really admire in pixel art is like little isometric scenes, like when people just like Animal Crossing like buildings and stuff. Like someone will do like Nook's Cranny, and it's like all isometric and cute and colorful.
What's the shortcut key to shrink your eraser from this default like round circle that it
Same
gives you?
situation, homie. Minus. Hit the minus
Yeah.
key.
Oh, perfect. So while you're on that, you're the best.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, sir. So how do we control the speed here? Like this is one pace you've got, but how do you
Yes.
slow
So,
down or accelerate or?
Thank you for asking. So what you're gonna do is each frame has its own millisecond on it, right? So if you select all of this sequence, right, and right click and go to frame properties, that will give you the milliseconds. So if you want this boy zooming, dude, put it at 50. But if you want it slower, usually like 120, 150, I think is good. Because then it starts to like, if you do a little slower than
Where
that.
are you?
Oh,
where
hold
are you
on.
highlighting from
got
the
you.
number? Oh, I got you
Yeah.
now.
The frames on the bottom. The frames on the bottom.
I was
is the
clicking
ticket.
the little dots down here on the actual row.
Oh,
but
you could
it's
still
the
do
numbers
that.
at the
yeah,
top.
you got to do the numbers at the top, and usually I'll just
Frame
grab
properties.
like highlight, select the whole thing. Which is fun fact. I thought I was control clicking,
Right.
and it was agony. Oh my gosh, little Smilky bear! Hell yeah, dude.
I want to make it a little fancy.
It's so cute.
Yo, Peter, you should watch Pix, dude. Very good vibes over there. Yeah, watch all these people. They are excellent.
Yo.
Something like that.
Oh, stop. All right, squish.
If you can do it, I can do it. Meh.
Yeah, a little bouncing in, dude. Solder, hello. How are you, dude? Were your ears burning? I'm sorry. We were just talking about you. We were all like, man, Solder's so cool and great. Welcome in, Queen. How are you?
Imagine being cracked.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. Wait, Solder, tell me how to be cracked.
Tell us.
Tell us that it's as simple as that. Please.
Do cocaine. That's all you need, dude. That's all you need, dude.
Facts.
I mean, Soda's saying it.
I mean, there we go, dude.
That's the green light. That's the green light. That's what I needed my entire life to finally do cocaine.
Artifacts with solder, dude. Do cocaine.
I think I got mine.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, is everybody feeling good? I'm just goofing, dude. I'm just straight goofing, adding some extra smears, dude.
Yeah, I'm good. I got a little bird. He goes.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. They can't cross. See, Witchy bringing it back, dude. Knuckles can't cross stitch either. He gets it. He gets it.
You got that gorilla grip.
That gorilla grip, dude. Hell yeah. Gilly, we make a little outfit and you put it on your dude, and then we'll carry it across the frames and see how it feels, dude.
I'm so jazzed.
This
This is my favorite part when I
This is just adorable.
Yes. This is my favorite part when I was making my stream avatar.
Well, I'm glad,
adding
dude.
all of the
Yeah.
things.
Yo, Solder, thank you. I've had some people say I should do these for commissions, but I don't know if people would be down with that, dude. If people would want little PNGs.
Of course. Yes.
God, my glasses.
Nah,
are
I don't see why
dirty.
people want to pay money for cool art, but I don't really see why they do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm with
Tom.
Smilky on this one, actually.
Okay, good. Tom, welcome in, brother.
Yo, freaking offer them!
Maybe I
People
will.
hate
Dude.
PNG tubers. People don't
Okay.
like PNG tubers.
Are you serious?
What do you mean, Joe? No, I'm joking.
Oh, I thought
of course
I thought you were serious, dude. I thought you were serious. I was like, oh dang, man. All right, guys. Well, you know what I have to do. I gotta make a little hair. I gotta make a little pompadour, dude.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. This is the one that I've got to dip on, and I'm.
No, that's fair.
I
Listen,
wanted to do the most.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You did so good.
Yeah,
Thank
literally,
you.
my thought is we can at least get a frame going, and then if we want to skedaddle, we totally can, so I don't take up everyone's evening for the night. But basically, Big Dog, when you're interested, and obviously you can DM me, just make your thing, right? And then you can just copy. Actually, better yet, this is a little trick for everybody. It'll get messy, but so like I'm gonna name this hair, right? I'm gonna name this pompadour. So what you're gonna do is if you just make sure you have your piece selected, and then hold Alt and move over the keyframe, whatever's here will go on the next frame. So you can essentially hold Alt and carry it over, and that will carry over. So that was something that I just wanted to mention. Obviously, if you have questions later, you can ask. But that was the main thing, is I wanted to get everybody to have an outfit and then kind of Alt drag their stuff over. So then that way, it's more or less you got like a whole walk cycle at least. You know what I mean? So, but if you do need the dip, I get it. It is so late for you. I completely understand, dude.
You're amazing.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Everybody, give me some claps in chat for
so
Smilky.
fun.
Thank you for coming on, Big
Thank
Dog.
you so much for having me. I feel like I've learned a lot, especially with just using Aseprite in general, because that's been my biggest hurdle, is like
learning.
I wanted to do the art. Yeah, and like, it's got that whole aesthetic going on. Oh, Smilky inactive.
Oh, what? What? What
you?
is Smilky inactive?
Who's
Who is
that? Hello?
Let me.
Get out of here,
What?
Smilky inactive.
What is that?
What are
I'm
you
just
doing?
shouting out Smilky and it says Smilky inactive. What is this, dude? Guys, just click on Smilky.
What
Click
button
on
do you use
Smilky.
for shoutouts?
Mix it up.
You might need to delete, if you go into users and go to Smilky Shake, delete that.
Do I have to delete you, big dog, right now?
Delete me and delete Smilky. I had to do it in my own mix-up, but...
Oh, what a
Good to
sad,
know.
I
We've
get
had
being
to-
what a
toxic.
sad day.
This is why I get being
Oh wait,
toxic.
hold on. I can
stole-
just. Who is? There is just a username called Smilky inactive.
Yeah, that's Smilky inactive. You know what that is? Because it's the same date. That's the person whose username I took. When I went to Twitch, and I was like, Twitch, can I please have the username Smilky? And they were like, yeah, let's do it.
There we go.
He
There
just
we go.
gave me that and then gave that person Smilky inactive.
That's
with the date that I
so
requested
funny,
change.
dude. Could you imagine they log into Twitch like years later and they're like, "What? What is that?
Wait, what?
Why am I
Hello?
inactive?"
I mean, they can't be.
Oh my God.
They were inactive, so if they were
That's
too
true.
shy-
I mean,
That's
true. I think Twitch one. I think you've got to be inactive for a year. So if any of you have got a username that you like, log in at least once a year. Otherwise, a partner might spread some clout and steal it. And we don't want that. Anyway,
Anywho,
Yeah, it's
thank
been
you,
real.
thank
Thank
you
you
for
for having me.
clarifying that, guys. One more for the
let
road.
me just
Follow
let me
Smilky.
just leave you all with.
Yeah, that
one
little
last look.
that perfect little guy. Thank you. Follow Smilky. Follow everyone who is
Thank
taking
you.
part in this, dude. Tom, order that
Thank
pizza,
you.
dude. Smilky, thank you again. If you have any questions
No
on the
worries.
animation process for the stream avatar, please let me know. We'll make it happen, dog.
Thank you.
And thank you for
No
being on
worries.
because I know it's so late, dude. I know it's so late.
It's
so
all
thank you.
good. It's all good. It's been great. Have a nice night, everyone. I'll be watching in bed. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. All right, now I gotta duplicate. Guys, I already missed Smilky.
I miss Smilky too.
Same.
Guys, remember when Smilky was here?
I
It
do remember when Smilky was
Remember?
here.
was so long ago.
I know.
I
Been
know.
so long. Don't know how we're gonna cope, really.
Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna be real. I'm fighting for my life over here.
Dude, if you need gamer, if you need to bail, you are so valid.
But we're so close to done that
You just want to ride it out. I get it. I understand.
sort of. I just don't know how much more work I'm gonna do because I literally just like had a shutdown. And I was
Dude,
like,
you're good.
Oh, no.
You are so good.
Oh, yeah.
Have it. I'll put it up on YouTube. I want to do a hypercut of just all the little stuff we did. Yo, Nox, thank you for that Discord plug. All right, y'all. For real. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow during the day or tomorrow night. So either Nuzlocke during the day or Subsquares at night. But bring the love, bring the hype. I'll catch you on the other side. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys are so
Bye-bye.
sweet, dude. Thank you for sticking around, man. I know.
That
You
was
made
so-
it.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this highlight. Turns out editing 7 hours of content sure takes a long time. So I appreciate you watching this. Though the big question, though, are you going to try pixel art? Maybe you're a pixel artist who wants to give this course a whirl? Was there something you'd like to see me cover here on YouTube or just something in the future in general? Let me know in the comments. And if you get down this course, please at me somewhere on the internet because I'd love to see it. Also, a big shout out to the community over on Twitch for all their support, and of course, all the little sweet beans and the mug club over on Ko-Fi. If you'd like to get your name on this board behind me, along with some exclusive access to behind-the-scenes stuff, feel free to swing over to my Ko-Fi. You can see what we're scheming up over there. All right, that's all I've got for now. Remember, you just gotta start to art, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hey, thanks so much for watching this highlight. Turns out editing several